Hi everyone, this is Yasa.
Hi, it's Araenia from Being Human.
And we are at a place known as Sulphur Point. And if you look around there, you'll be able to hear the birds in the background. And this is at Rotorua at Sulphur Point. Well, I've had a good day. I work in a medical clinic. And of course, it was in lockdown. So I wasn't there, and I'm contracted to be there every Friday and help people clear their subconscious patterning. And today was the first day I went back to the clinic, medical clinic. It was great. It's really good to meet people who, when you clear their patterning, it gives you hope. Because far out, as human beings, my God, do we go down the blinking rabbit hole or the dark hole or whatever you call it, and it was a great day, and yeah, just fantastic.
I think it's just marvellous how innovative and open-minded and just really looking out for the best interests of the patients this particular medical clinic is. You know, a lot of medical facilities very much tied up in that traditional Western medical model without, it's kind of the exterior part of us. And I've look like I've got no face because I've gone all funny and shiny. There we go. I looked a bit like, still look a bit like an alien. Anyway, when we're looking at our total wellness, our body decoding, it shows us, and our subconscious patterns show us that our wellness comes from within. So if we're only ever treating the exterior surface, we never really find out what's behind the symptoms that we're presenting. So, really hats off to this medical centre who is working with their patients to find out what's triggering their illnesses and their conditions. So, I think that's marvellous. I'm really impressed.
Oh, they're good. And they're really good. They're a really good crowd. What happens with us is that we have an iceberg, and the tip of the iceberg is our physical body, which is our green matrix, okay? And whatever happens underneath the water in our subconscious mind is in amongst the red and the blue matrix. That creates the green. So when you go to a doctor's facility, they are really good at their job, but they actually only take in consideration the physical reality, and that's the green matrix. They'll check out your physical body and check out those symptoms and things like that. Well,
which are important.
Yeah.
There's no denying that type of medicine is absolutely critical, important, and it's definitely a part of the process. But there's more to it than that.
So what when you do your subconscious patterning, someone might have a sore big toe. Well, the sore big toe is in the green matrix, is in the physical reality. But what's created that sore big toe is underneath the water in the subconscious mind. And that's obviously what I deal with. So what you do, and Araenia is really good at body decoding, what you do is you decode what's happening in your physical reality, and from there you can find out what's happening underneath in the subconscious. And this medical facility is fantastic. And yeah, as I said, I get contracted to be there every Friday, and I'm getting pretty popular, and they're looking at extending the days, and we find out what's creating the physical reality on top. They're still getting treated for their physical ailment or the crookness. You're still got to do that, because far out we've incarnated in on a physical reality. But they come in and we have a look what's in there. I decode their bodies, see what's upset or what's happening, or they just sit down and, as per usual, we just work out what's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
It's always just a bit of a chat.
So that's basically all that. Well, it's not all this. I've been busy there. What have you been up to today,
Well, I actually do have something to talk about today. I've been observing, a few things that have sort of crossed my mind, things that I've noticed that have kind of unsettled me a bit actually. Some things that I've seen on Facebook particularly, in the news and in other places, all to do with our subconscious karmic patterning. Now our subconscious keeps us in karma, where we're in repeating patterns, cause and effect scenarios. Oops, we're turning around. Oh, there we go. We go back the other way. Cause and effect scenarios, and that often creates duality. It creates an us and them. It creates a right and wrong. Black and white, any of those kind of dualistic type scenarios. And we hear that there's always two sides to a story, and I had cause to reflect on that today, because a couple of the stories, and it was interesting because it came up probably 3 or 4 times, separate incidents popped up. They just gave me a bit of a needle, and I'm wondering, why I'm being presented with these items at the moment. I'll go into that and find out. But when I looked at them, I'm really thinking that there are not two sides to every story. I'm thinking there's multiple sides, there's multiple aspects, there's multiple levels, there's multiple everything. So people are so keen on telling the truth. Now the truth is very much a throat chakra characteristic, and when we tell the truth, that means that somebody's right and somebody's wrong, which also can then mean that somebody is guilty or shameful or ashamed, judged, criticised, the list goes on. So the blue throat chakra is full of all of that, as well as being the centre of communication for us. Definitely, that judgmental right and wrong scenario. And the more I thought about it, the more I realised that there's actually multiple sides to every story. Every single one of us, we say we want the truth, but the truth that we want is our truth. Often we're not interested in hearing somebody else's truth, and we only ever perceive what the truth is from our own angle. Who is to say really what is true and what is not? I've heard stories where people have been witnesses, for a crime or something like that, and you get maybe a dozen people. Every one of them will give you a slightly different story, slightly different description, all depending on where they were, what they were doing, what their viewpoint is, any of their underlying biases, perspectives, judgments of their own, creates a situation where their truth is different from someone else's truth. So today I witnessed something that disturbed me deeply. And the reason I say that is because people were expressing opinions, and one person's perception was considered to be totally out of line with everyone else's, and this person had condemnation kind of dumped on them about people who were telling the truth. And I really thought, who's to say who is the truth? Every one of us looks at that differently. Now, when we're tied up in that, we are very much stuck in the subconscious karmic mind patterns. Because when we rise above that and operate from our soul, we are able to look down over all of the karma. We look down over everybody's patterning, and we see the situation as a situation rather than blame, shame, guilt, and condemnation. So yeah, just really reflecting on that, it just hit me fair square in the face today. This duality of the throat chakra in the karmic subconscious mind, where everything's either right or it's wrong. rather than acknowledging and recognizing that every single one of us has a different truth. Our truth is tinged from our own perspective, and rightly so. None of us are anybody else. None of us are have had the same experiences, past lives, opportunities, and some pretty awful stuff happens to people at times. But that, it never means that anybody's better or more right or more correct or more anything than anyone else. We all just are. And when we're living a soul level and in our I am presence, we just need to remember I am all that I am. And that's enough. And that's enough from me, because I just wanted to kind of vent on that a bit, about the subconscious karmic patterning and how it creates duality and judgment. But the ability, when you clear subconscious mind patterning and you can start to rise above that, and it takes time, but we can all try. We start to rise above that and we begin to realise that everybody comes from their own truth. Everybody's point of view is valid, and we're all just different and doing the best we can in this world, and so there's no need for that judgment. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'll give you back to Yasa, and I'm going to enjoy all the birds and ducks and whatever it is that's out here at the shore.
You have been busy, darling.
Oh.
This throat chakra of ours is a goodie. Within the throat chakra is also decision. So, I'll explain this. You have a thought in your head, right? Everything above your third eye is in the fifth dimension. And as it comes, you have a thought in your brain. Hopefully it's in the fifth dimension above your third eye. As it comes down your body, it goes in below your third eye and it starts becoming fourth dimensional. It goes down past your face and into your throat. And in the throat is we subconsciously decide what we're going to do something. What am I going to do with this? Am I going to turn it around and put it back in my head? Because if I manifest what I want, the shit's going to hit the fan. I'm going to get told off or be unwanted, or depending on how we are created in gestation. Normally I've got ducks. No, normally I've got horses. These are geese. There you go, everyone. Say hi to everyone in the Facebook land.
No, they're saying bum to you.
Anyway,
I don't want to know.
decision is in the throat chakra. So, and the throat chakra is the most bendy part of us, all right? It's bendy. It's a hinge. So what happens is that this is different.
Hey, look. Oh, goodness me. That's a bit.
I just run them over about a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Terrible.
Okay. So a guy's just run over all these seagulls a minute ago.
No, they were sitting on, they drove back, then they drove forward, they all fell off, and then he ran over them all.
Okay.
Hey, that must have been a shock.
Oh, that's a bit of a hard case, isn't it? Someone's just run over all these seagulls. So he obviously made the decision to kill other beings for whatever reason. Yeah, these are nice.
Sculptures. Waters of Rotorua, they're called.
Yeah, throat chakra, decision. And so therefore, in the throat in the neck is the big hinge, and therefore any other hinge has got decision in it as well. So the main ones I'm talking about here is in the knees and in the elbows. If you've got issues to do with decisions, which way to go and what direction in your life, which way you want to travel, it will manifest in your knees, because decision is in your knees. Decision in what direction you want to go, because they're in your legs, and decision on what you want to do when you get there.
Some baby swans.
Is baby swans. We've got to go to the baby swans. Cygnets.
Cygnets.
That's hard case. We've got Kokomotsi seagulls there, and we've got cygnets over there. It's all happening. We're at Sulphur Point.
Black swans with great big long throat chakras.
Where the heck was I? Oh yeah, elbows. When we use our legs to go from A to B. So that means our transition mind programs are in our legs. Anything that happens to your legs that's connected to your subconscious movement and transition. When you get there, you use your arms to do things. Like, you know, I'm going to walk over here, and if I was going to do something, I'd have to use my arms and legs. Now, the elbows are to do with the decision.
Hey, this one's cold.
Shit, what the fuck?
Hey, look at this sculpture.
Look at the
This
sculpture.
one's way weirder, and it says this is about bliss. It's about the total relaxation and contemplation.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Waiwera actually means hot water.
Because it's talking about the springs.
Oh,
and-
God, I reckon. I painted that when I was in high school. I caught, yeah. Okay,
How
anyway.
are you going to walk into that thing again?
Oh, freak. So, yeah, so if you're thinking about decision, is this right? Is this wrong? Should I be doing this? It's in your joints. The big one's the neck, and you've got other joints, of course, and the other big ones are in your elbows and knees. What should I do when I'm going to do this? It's all decision. Anyway, Friday evening.
Yep.
Wow.
We might get a kebab or something.
Yeah, we'll get a kebab. That's a
We'll
good
drink
idea.
some Turkish.
Head home, have a munch. And if the weather stays off, I'm gonna have a fire.
I've got you some honey soy chicken drumsticks made for your fire.
God, I love my fires. I go out there,
And have an eat.
have a few 2% beers.
And munch on the chicken
Oh yeah,
drumsticks.
munch on the chicken drumsticks or whatever, and it's so good because you can chuck the bones in the fire. Oh, I get it. I do all my planetary stuff there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, it's been a great day. I really enjoyed my day at the clinic and met some magical people, and we'll quietly head home, eh?
Yeah, I think we'll do that. And thanks for joining us today. And hey, Rebecca, thanks for your comments. That's awesome. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye.
Magic. Have a goodie. Yahoo.